following contest is scheduled for one fall.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to NCW Wrestling. No guts, no glory. We are coming to you live from the Blue Wave Center in beautiful Follansbee, West Virginia. Hobo, Scott Fineout, we are live on Fight TV, and Rosaria has introduced the first match. It'll be for the International Open Challenge as the champion Rayo puts his title on the line against the mayor of Boomtown. Yes, Scott, that is Boom Hayden.
Oh, Boom Hayden. I mean, MCW trainee's a 3-year pro, Paul, and it's going to be interesting to see how he can handle Rayo here tonight. A very good challenge for Mr. Boom Hayden here tonight. Looking cocky as ever, walking to the ring here tonight.
As Diamond Joe Rogers we see passing in the background, you just saw that contract signing for tonight's main event. We're going to crown an NCW inaugural champion tonight. Will it be Sless Taylor? You know what he says, Scott? Sless is more, taking on the $15 champion Santana Diamonds.
Well, Boom Hayden walking into the ring, as we said, looking confident, and Rayo, we're waiting on his entrance right now. It's going to be interesting to see how Rayo handles Boom Hayden as well.
And here comes the champion.
Wow.
Rayo looking great. With that mask on, showing his heritage.
Does he use the earrings to look at himself?
Rayo's not a cocky guy. He's more really quiet there as he struts to the ring here, and listen to this crowd here as they give him a roaring ovation. Gold sparkling around his waist.
Well, Rayo's looking really confident coming into this, focused. And you're not the International Open Challenge champion if you're not focused here tonight, Paul.
Absolutely.
Well, fan favorite here in Follansbee, West Virginia, Rayo getting into the ring.
And we'll be set to get underway here shortly, as this will be for that International Open Challenger Championship. And he's been defending that all over the East Coast.
Well, Boom Hayden doesn't look like an international guy, Paul. I don't think he has it in him.
He got a little bit of Brian Pillman look to him, huh?
A little Brian Pillman meets Joe Dirt, I think. Luckily, I'm not going to see him in the back. That's the best part about sitting
They're just
out here
offering
with
a toast there. I think a toast. And Hayden took both of them. Well, that looks like you at the bar.
Hell, I can't argue that, and I can't argue what he just did. He's getting pumped up here tonight, Paul. Some people have their spinach. Some people have their alcohol.
Oh, somebody call EJ.
Man, I wish they would have brought a couple over here. That's all I'm worried about.
Hayden now getting right in the face of Rayo, and a big slap right across the face. One thing you're not going to do is intimidate the champion.
Well, let's duck out by Rayo. Sorry, Paul.
Shot to the midsection now. Big right hand. Ducks again. Rayo so quick like a cat. And a poke. There's the dirtiest trick in the book, Scott.
And a smart one, too, Paul. I mean, Boom Hayden just got control of this match. I mean, yeah, you can say, oh, he didn't do it as good as you want him to, not as clean or ethical. It doesn't matter in wrestling. Who's on the mat right now and who's talking crap to their opponent. That's all that matters.
Absolutely. Now stomping a mud hole in Rayo and now dragging his head across that rope. And a lot of people don't realize that is taped with electrical tape. There's sharp edges on the tape that will cut you like a razor. Now Rayo goes for the whip, slams on the brakes, winds the arm up. Rayo going to send Hayden for the ride. Oh, nice springboard into that lucha arm drag, into a roll-up. Now into a submission and rolls over. Nice move, innovative offense by Rayo. Only a 2 count as Casey Dillon counts the 2 there. Rayo showing how quick he is, in a nice drop kick right in the chest. Shoulders down, covered again, a kick out.
Rayo showing great skill, great speed, quickness, and an ability to know what he's going to do next, Paul. There's no stopping in his game. There's just pure momentum.
Absolutely. Now rolls over. Rayo's going for the reverse sunset flip there. Tried to go for a roll-up. Sends Hayden for the ride. Dropped down by Rayo. Big leapfrog. Hayden rolls through, showing his athletic ability, and both men went for the same move as they clotheslined each other right across the larynx, but Hayden got the worst of that one as Rayo sprung back to his feet. And now again.
Rayo's aggression just got the best of him there as Hayden, very smart move. It's almost like he watched some 1980s matches of some villains coming into this. He's got a lot of old school heel tactics, and they're working out for him right now, Paul. You see the eye gouge, you see the rake across the top rope. I mean, these things are working out for Hayden, and he might be the next International Open Challenge champion, Paul. I might have spoke too soon.
Well, I'll tell you what, nothing fancy there. You saw the side Russian leg sweep. You saw the big kick right in the side of the head, and Hayden just old school as they come, as Rayo now firing back. Both men exchanging pleasantries right in the middle of the circle here at the square circle, at the Blue Wave Center here in Follinsby, West Virginia, and Rayo down on all fours. Oh, right to the small of the back.
And here you see Boom Hayden trying to figure out what he's going to do next, and also jawing with the crowd. He's talked a lot of smack in this match to Rayo himself, Paul. He needs to get a little bit more focused here because things like this can happen. 1, 2, and almost a pinfall there.
Inside cradle and Hayden right over the attack again. North-south cover. Rayo with a kick out there. You're right, Scott. Immediately, he is pandering too much to the crowd, and now Hayden's just going to try to slow it down with a chin lock there. Pulling the tights. Referee did not see it, and Rayo back down. And look at how Hayden is arching his back. He's on his heels. He's applying the most pressure he can right to that neck area, and that's going to cut off the circulation and the blood flow to the head of Rayo, and you'll pass out if you've been in that too long.
You're absolutely right, Paul. I mean, obviously, you look at Boom Hayden. He's not a huge guy. He doesn't have the size advantage. So he's going to go to the hold game. He's going to go to the technical game on the mat and try to slow down Rayo. And Rayo realizes this. And now this is his last-ditch effort here, Paul, to get out of this. Because if he does this too long, he's not going to have any energy towards the end of this match.
Oh, big whip hard off the turnbuckle. Rayo went up high, shoulders down, hooking the inside leg, and a kick out again by Rayo. He really, Scott, hit that up the top turnbuckle really hard as he got some elevation. And now, once again, as you talked, Hayden pandering to the crowd, trying to disrespect Rayo and degrade him in front of this crowd. He should be going for a pinfall.
Well, and all this time, Rayo is getting a little bit of a break, a little bit of a breather, a little bit more energy, if you will. Although it doesn't show it right now, somebody's not on their game because Hayden... Right there. Okay, now Hayden goes back to the technical moves. I was going to say, Hayden isn't doing the technical moves like he was before. He's jawing more with Rayo, but now right back into a hold. Smart move by Hayden as he gets the second portion of this match into his head and what he's going to do next.
Right, and that's more of a rest hold there for Hayden. As you can see, he can kind of catch his wind and put all his weight on top of Rayo. Like you said, cutting that blood flow off to the head. Now Rayo trying to get back up to all fours, trying to fight valiantly out of that hold, but Hayden still has a lock on him there. Right hand, left hand by Rayo. Oh, big knife edge chop across the chest by Rayo. Now a reversal. Rayo off the ropes, holds on.
Good job by Hayden.
Hayden up and over. Nice athletic ability by Hayden. Oh, went for the discus forearm and caught him right underneath the chin. Kick out barely, Scott. I'll tell you what, Rayo's got to do something quick. He can't take much more of this punishment.
Well, look at Hayden's face. He couldn't believe it, and he's going to argue with our referee, who was in position, by the way. Good officiating here in this match so far, Paul, and there's nothing to complain about on that aspect. Boom Hayden just has to get this thing ended. And he senses it too. He knows that he's in control of this match. Obviously, that's true, but he's got to put the end to this.
Stalking Rayo, looking for a modified Cobra clutch there by Boom Hayden. Rayo he has that arm. He can't get that left arm down, and Rayo using the ropes to his advantage there to break that hold. That can put you out.
That caught Hayden across the throat right there, right on the jugular. And that was the break that Rayo needed. Sorry, Paul. That was the break that Rayo needed right there. And Hayden down right now as That top rope came across his throat, cut the oxygen from him for just a few seconds. A big move by Rayo, and now we're going to see who wants this International Open Challenge Championship the most.
Well, both men laid out in the middle of the ring. Casey Dillon counting. Who's going to be the one to get to the vertical base first will be the ultimate advantage of this one. Rayo has himself up on that middle rope. Hayden holding that side, trying to get Hayden first to his feet. Hayden, nobody home as he misses that top turnbuckle. Rayo ducks the line. Oh, nice one-legged drop kick by Rayo, and you can see him feeling it here.
Yeah, that was the big move he needed. That was the big move he needed, Paul.
Right into the midsection goes Hayden. Hayden up and over again. Went for that discus for him. Rayo caught him. Airplane
too many times.
Spin.
Hayden went for it too many times, Paul.
Rayo putting him on spin cycle. Into the Death Valley driver.
And right into it.
Down. Oh, and a kick out by Hayden. That was instinct. That was more instinct, Scott, than anything. You could see his eyes. He was at EJ's coffee shop this morning, dazed and confused. Not to be confused with glazed and confused. Lights are on, no one home.
Well, you're going to talk about two things. You're going to talk about Rayo going right into the pinning combination from that move, which was beautiful. But I want to talk about Boom Hayden, as you said, just pure instinct kicking out of that move. He's still in this match, but Paul, I don't know for how much longer.
Rayo went for that penalty kick, missed him. Nice fall-away slam by Hayden. Last resort, Hayden gets over. Shoulders down, east-west cover. And a kick out again by Rayo. And Hayden's getting so frustrated. You could just see the frustration on his face. Once again, now he has going again for that Cobra clutch-like maneuver. Rayo's still fighting, and big back elbow right to the side of the jaw, and another one.
And right
has him in a submission there. Can't really see. He has him locked in. Hayden's going to have to tap out here. And now he reverses. Rayo's in that hold. Both men went for a submission hold. Rayo's being choked out here.
Yeah, and he's right in the middle of the ring, too, Paul. This is not good for Rayo.
Rayo's going to watch it, or Hayden's going to watch his shoulders don't hit that mat. Hayden has that locked in. Rayo rolls through, shoulders down.
Good reversal by Rayo there. Get out of this move.
Mile a minute action here. Oh, Rayo caught him with the kick right to the side of the head. That's lights out. Rayo retains.
Well, a valiant effort by Boom Hayden, as at one point, Paul, I thought this championship was going to change hands. He held control of the match early on, or in the middle of the match, but Rayo coming out, showing why he's the champion here tonight, Paul.
Well, when you have a champion down, you've got to take him out as quick as possible. Hayden spent too much time pandering to the crowd, but the heart of a champion, Rayo retains here at NCW Wrestling on Fight TV.